This is a quick tutorial on how to use the new X4 Control4 app. Once you open up the app, it's going to take you to this home page. It's going to be your fresh slate of customizing all your icons that you want to create. We'll talk about that. That's the home screen. The second icon on the bottom is your each individual room in your house. You can select the drop down and select your rooms as you need. The third icon is your routine schedule. We'll talk about that a little bit further. Fourth icon is your active sessions. That is any audio or video related stuff that's playing throughout the house. And the last icon is your settings. So let's customize our main homepage. We can select the main homepage here. We can press the three menu at the top right and add widgets. From here, let's go ahead and add some cameras. So we can select the camera we want down here. So let's say we want to do our showroom. Here's our camera. We can add it to home. Let's add a couple more. Let's do this one. And then here there's a show live preview. We can only do this in one of the cameras for the home screen, and that's gonna give us a live preview. So what that means is when we go back to the home page, one is showing live, the other one has anywhere from 15 to 30-second delay before the thumbnail refreshes. We can also favorite real custom stuff like thermostats, or here's a custom sensor that we can favorite to the home screen. We can also favorite our favorite lights. So we can do by scenes. So let's say we want our goodbye scene to be favorite into the room. Favorite to the room there. We can also go into individual lights and favorite specific lights here. Typically in your home screen, I don't recommend favoriting any audio or video related things. We should do those in each individual room so things don't get too complicated. So let's go ahead and the next thing we want to do is go to the our rooms. Here, what I recommend, instead of having to click up here to choose our room, let's go ahead and favorite the ones that matter to you. And then from here, what that does is now we can swipe from left to right. Each room is going to be a little bit different depending on what devices are in that room. So in this case, here is where, let's say if we're in the reception and we do want to favorite a listen icon, we can go to listen and we can go ahead and favorite that particular station. So we can press and hold. Sorry. Not the equalizer, sorry. So we can favorite to home screen. I apologize. You can favorite to the home screen, and you can also favorite to the room. So right there, we just favorite Apple Music to the room, and there it is in the reception. Same thing if we go to, let's go to a different room that has a TV. So we can go to watch, and we can favorite, let's say YouTube, favorite to room. So now when we go to that particular room, we click YouTube, automatically the TV goes to YouTube. So we can favorite audio, video, we can favorite specific doors. Let's go to a room that doesn't have too much and customize it. So let's say on the outside, we want to favorite some security related stuff. We can go to security, favorite the alarm system, favorite to room, and let's say we want to favorite, same thing with doors, we can press and hold, favorite to home screen. So now every room is going to be a little bit more customizable. So let's go back to our main home page to give you a couple other examples. Here we can actually press and hold, and we can arrange, and we can enlarge the tile and make it larger. So for the really important stuff, we could do that. We can also delete scenes or favorites that are not needed anymore. And we can also arrange things. So press and hold, and we can move them around to make it make sense for your particular home. On the home page, you have a quick little tab to show you sessions, which is really nice. Or we can click on the sessions tab, this fourth icon in the bottom, and we can see the sessions for that room. Here, we can hit the little plus arrow, and we can start grouping different zones. So there it is. So we just group that zone. We can also power stuff down by pressing the power button right there, and that'll turn off that room. Or we could also do it through sessions and power the whole house off. There it is. We can also go into routines, and we can create new routines by hitting the plus arrow. These are some examples of the routines, and we'll have another video detailing each individual one at a later time. But here's routines that you can kind of custom create yourself. And if we go into the settings page, here you'll be able to create some, under preferences, you can change your wallpapers. So each room, you can select a different background. You can take your own pictures as well. Change the default room. And just some customizable stuff that you can do here. So that's the gists on the latest X4 app, how it works. Thank you.